Hey guys, what's up? My name's Ruby and here is today's news. First up, there are multiple bushfires that are burning in southeast Victoria. They've destroyed homes, they've forced schools to shut down, and there are some towns that are still under threat.
It might look like an impressive Christmas light show, but it's actually a pretty scary sight. These burning trees are in Bunyip State Park near Melbourne, one of the many spots that's been hit by bushfires in Victoria. Firefighters have been working around the clock to try and control at least 19 blazes across the state that have burnt thousands of hectares and destroyed multiple buildings and homes. It's a really hard time for locals as they leave their properties and prepare for the worst.
It's a really hard decision to leave your home. It's just really scary.
It becomes less about personal effects and more about preservation of myself and my family.
And for all the latest up-to-date info about the bushfires, you can tune in to your local ABC radio station. For the first time in 8 years, an American space agency has launched an astronaut into space. Well, sort of. SpaceX's Dragon vehicle has just transported this dummy named Ripley to the ISS, where it met up with the crew.
On behalf of Ripley, Little Earth, myself and our crew, welcome to the Crew Dragon.
Thanks to this successful test run, we could be seeing a real astronaut go up by the end of the year. Plenty of American astronauts have gone into space since 2011, but they've all had to hitch rides on Russian spacecraft. The docking was pretty impressive. While it looks like everything is moving super slow, the ISS and this capsule are actually travelling at 27,000 kilometres an hour. TikTok has just ticked over into 1 billion downloads. It's one of the fastest growing apps in the world, and it's been in the news a lot recently. Last week, TikTok was fined $8 million for turning a blind eye to kids under 13 using the app and collecting their data. Since then, many people have reported having their videos deleted, even some who are older than 13. A shiny pair, a big sombrero, and Nick Kyrgios. All will be revealed in today's sport.
He's done it!
It's the kind of victory Aussie tennis fans have been waiting for. Nick Kyrgios taking out an ATP title at the Mexican Open and holding a giant shiny pair in the process. Isn't he happy about it? Anyway, he upset world number 3 Alexander Zverev in straight sets 6-3, 6-4. New Matilda's captain Sam Kerr has led the Aussies to a huge 4-1 win over South Korea in the Cup of Nations, scoring 2 goals. But this was the highlight from Emily Gilnick.
On the impossible angle!
This beats basically every goal celebration ever. Mario Balotelli, after scoring for Marseille, went straight to Instagram Live in the middle of a game. The middle of a game. And finally, the Brazil Tennis Open has replaced its ball kids with bulldogs. Kind of. It's all about encouraging pet adoption and putting up with a few slobbery kisses and slobbery balls.
And for our next segment, we're looking up to the skies because there's something in the air. This green sheen was in the air over Finland yesterday. It's a natural phenomenon called the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. It's caused by small particles from the sun mixing with the Earth's atmosphere, and that makes them glow. It's most spectacular at this time of year when it's spring in the Northern Hemisphere. Next up, something in the air on this movie set is making Brie Larson sneeze. Turns out the movie star playing Captain Marvel is allergic to cats, which is unfortunate because Captain Marvel happens to have a ginger tabby named Goose. So for the scenes where Brie and her co-star have to touch, there's a puppet and some special effects to help out. And for the other shots, there's a stunt double too. And finally, thousands of oranges took flight in Italy over the weekend in the appropriately named event, the Battle of Oranges. This fruity tradition dates back to 1200 AD, when peasants revolted against a particularly nasty baron and overthrew him. They didn't exactly defeat him by throwing thousands of oranges, but judging by this, maybe they could have. Looks painful. And that is the show for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments. Has your TikTok account been affected? Are you over 13? Let us know what's going on. I'll catch you next time.